welcome. And a phrase that I kind of stuck in my head: goodbye Doordash, now it's point pickup. Some of you might say, they haven't heard it yet. What do you mean, Slavic? What does that mean? On Walmart deliveries, my understanding that Doordash is no longer getting any deliveries from Walmart. That's a big contract that Doordash lost. And hearing how others restaurants are dropping Doordash, that's a big punch into the gut. Can Doordash survive it? Probably yes. Can they still be a good app? It's not about an app anymore. It's about how much drivers are willing to take those orders. And there's a lot of drivers are willing. So yeah. On a money wise, yes, it was a chunk of money coming into DoorDash. Extra money that's no longer coming in. But when it comes down to deliveries, most of the drivers won't even feel it. Yes, those drivers that delivered constantly Walmart and depended on it, they'll have to go and deliver McDonald's now. And some of those drivers might even realize that delivering McDonald's, they might make more than doing a Walmart on DoorDash. Who knows? But I want to talk about point pickup. Point pickup, according to a driver, it's an older couple. I spoke with them while waiting to get loaded at Walmart. The drop on point pickup is 20 after. So is the drop on our side on Spark. So how does all this work? Where before DoorDash orders were going off around 50 after they did a final try at 48 after to see is there any drivers out there willing to take it. And since there was no more drivers willing to take it, they would actually drop it at 50 after to DoorDash and have DoorDash delivered what Spark drivers were not willing to do. Now they're dropping at 20 after and to point pickup at the same time as they're dropping to us. So what's really happening? Are they competing with the Spark drivers now? That's a question number one. Question number two. Point pickup app is more designed in a way that actually Walmart would actually want it. When you pull up, you have a lot of downtime. According to them, you have sometimes 1, 2 to 3 hours downtime because nothing's coming in. Second, when they get an offer at 20 after, they only see the store that the order going to and the time that they have to be at the store. When they arrive at the store, which they have to arrive at 45 after, they cannot start hit arrived until 45 after. They're not able to see order number, customer number, OSN number, none of that. So when an employee of Walmart comes out and tries to actually speed up the process and ask them for the customer name, order number, ESN number, any of it, so they can start prepping the order, none of it is actually shows to the driver. So drivers cannot actually speed up the process. That's one. Two, Walmart doesn't get notified until the driver hits arrived to even prep the order. So, they pull the order. It isn't stored away in a fridge and freezer and a shelf. But they're not able to pull it off the shelf until driver hits arrive. Now, that's according to the driver. How much of that is true, I do not know. I have registered for point pickup months ago. Till today, I have not been approved for it. So I have no clue how much of the information I'm sharing is true. But that's based on information I was given by a driver. So isn't that exactly what Walmart wants? They want us to show up to store at the perfect certain time. They want us to get loaded at a certain time. They do not want us to leave the Walmart store until 55 after, so we do not arrive to the customer until top of the next hour. At the same time, they want us back done with the delivery in 20 after, so we can be ready for the next drop. Otherwise, if you're not ready for the next drop, you're not. My simple question to Walmart and all the rest of us, wouldn't it be better to have a drop 40 after? We show up to the store at 50 after, get loaded, on our way to delivery, and we have more time left to get the job done and be available for the next drop. Instead of 20 after, they'll give us an extra 20 minutes to get the job done. I don't know. But my opinion is, the more time we have, isn't the better it is? Yes, customer suspects an order from 7 to 8 or from 8 to 9. That means, we should probably deliver within that window. But, see, they don't care about you and I. Walmart doesn't. They don't care about your downtime. See, in one of the videos that actually never made it to YouTube, I was actually talking and saying that we as drivers are like a machine at the manufacturer. If you turn it off, it doesn't cost anything to have it stored there, unless this machine is leased. Then yes, there's a monthly fee. But if the machine has been purchased outright, it doesn't cost them nothing other than the storage space that it's occupying. We are the machine. Whenever they want it, they turn us on. Whenever they don't need us, they turn us off. That's as simple as that. We're not humans to them. We're not. There's no human approach to us. There's no human respect to us. If they respected us, they would have not make us wait 20, 30, 40 minutes. So yeah, guys, you're not human, I'm not human. We are just the machines for them. Machines that have a power on and power off. Oh, we need them at 45 after. So, we're not gonna... So what's the point turning them on? We send them an order, they grab it, and then they give away their valuable time to nothing. Yes, some of you might multi-app. Great. But for those of us that can't, we're there sitting, doing nothing. In Hinduism, it's called robbery. Time of robbery. Which is punishable heavily. Not by law, but by God's law. Of their God. So, does this world have a chance? How much robbery is happening? I got into an argument with someone about either do what the apps want or you get terminated. Get permanently turned off. But I have a simple question. Those drivers that actually battled were turned off, fought, and succeeded, and now on Doordash, You can have your acceptance rate dropped all the way down to 0, and they cannot do nothing about it. Where before, if you didn't take, you got turned off. If you didn't complete, you got turned off. Yeah, it's a world we live in right now. It's either their way or no way. Those of us that are willing to fight will achieve to a certain success. But we will have to pay the price so everybody else can enjoy it. Now, how many drivers are enjoying what some had to put down their life and livelihood on the line? You know, it's the same way with everything. With politics, with government, with everything. There's certain people put their life down. Look at military. There's people that went to Iraq and fought, so others could have a difference. There's people fighting so we can have some freedom. The simple question is, when are you and I going to be appreciative of that and maybe say, you know, it's right now our turn? Either these apps see, when they create terms and conditions, they don't do them in your favor. They do them in their favor. And they don't care about you. And then they complain, oh, we don't have enough of drivers. Treat us like humans and you will have enough of drivers, right? I know you and I, as drivers, we agree on that. That if they treat us like humans and give us a realistic jobs, I don't know about your guys' market, but in my market, tips are drying up. $30 worth of tips being pulled in 2 days? That's a record number. I have never had that big of a record number yet. For me, it's a record number. I would like to hear, have you guys can actually break the $30 and say, hey, I had more tip pulled than $30 in 2 or 3 days? Time is coming up and I have to run. But guys, be successful out there. Make the right decisions. I'm not telling you guys to go and break the laws. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying to fight with yours. Be blessed. Take care.